Hey everyone, Andy here, and today I'm checking out the latest firmware for the sound devices PIX240, and I'm putting it on the Area Alexa. So the new firmware, which they call the Athena firmware on the PIX, adds some cool functions like audio delay fix, so you can get your headphones having straight audio and still delay the audio to the recording. Nice option there. And also they have an anamorphic desqueeze option, which allows you to convert between HD and SD and change it to 4:3 16:9. It's a good option as well. And a really cool one, it's a playlist creation tool they've added in there, so I essentially can have several files on my PIX drive here and make a playlist that plays back in a certain order. This is a really nice option for theatrical use, screenings, digital signage, etc. So you can use the PIX that way. Very cool thing. But what we're really excited about here is the ability for the PIX240 to actually sync file names from the Alexa camera. So the PIX actually had this option with the Red camera for a while now with the Epic, but they've also added it now with the Alexa. This is big news because the Alexa itself can be set up to record in log C, which is an extended dynamic range mode, giving you a nice high dynamic range file, but not so great for editing purposes. Those files don't look so great, so generally there's a daily step in between. Log C is recorded, converted into a sort of pretty Rec 709 image, and then edited, and then you go back to log C. This is an extra step, and now with the PIX we can kind of skip that because the camera can record log C but output Rec 709 or a LUTed image to the recorder, and this recorder can then actually name the files the same as the camera and match timecode and pull audio all together, basically creating a very nice recording option in something like ProRes or DNx HD at different data rates, etc. So this is a really cool option to have. How I set that up on the camera, first what I have to do is just to make sure that in my color button here that I have my S-Bias is getting log C, but my record out is getting Rec 709. Very nice, just like that. You can see it. I can also add a look here if I choose to. Go back to the menu here. One more thing I have to do is go to the recording, record out, and make sure my SDI remote flag is turned on. Once this is on, it'll be able to trigger an external recorder like the PIX. So that's done, great. PIX240. Set it up two ways. We have three things we have to do. Go to the menu, go to file storage, and the first thing I'm looking for is the file name format, which I've set to the ARRI file format. Basically, it's going to pull the name off of the SDI that's coming into it from the Alexa. Then I go down to timecode. I set my timecode mode to external TC, SDI, HDMI. Basically, it's getting timecode from the Alexa in this case. And then finally, in system, I want to make sure that my camera is being triggered when I hit record. But here I have to go down to this record start stop, number 9 there. Set that, great. Now the camera will trigger the recorder will trigger when I trigger the camera. So I have a S-Bias card in here set to record ProRes 444 internally. And then I have a SSD in here. I'm set to record a regular ProRes on here as well. So I have a ProRes HQ. So actually slightly lower quality, but again, intended for editorial purposes, so I can actually go lower quality on the PIX if I choose to. So I'm going to go ahead and just test this out, hit record on the Alexa, give it a second, and I'm rolling here. So 2 recordings simultaneous. You can see Alexa is going, PIX is going, and I can kind of see the file name down here, and it's kind of truncated because of the length of the file name, but I can see it's matching up clip 009, clip 009, reel 1, etc. Great. I'm going to go ahead and stop it on the camera. It'll stop there. Go to my files list here, and you can see all the files that I've done beforehand testing this out, and if they have the full camera, reel number, and date, etc. that you expect to see from the Alexa matching files. There could be some slight differences in the start time code, but the time codes do match frame to frame, and the file names match the same way, so I can actually edit these files and then match back to the log C files the camera produced it. So basically creating a rough form of instant dailies right on set. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.